Uh, Exciting because the last 3, 4 sessions I attended were pretty amazing, and I spent a good 2 to 3 hours in the mingle room, meeting new people and networking. Some of the sessions I attended, you know, were there was a sales session, business development in the post-COVID world, and it talked about not creating urgency for the buyer, addressing COVID objections head on, and asking the buyer whether, because of COVID, they had any issues with the purchase right now, adjusting grip and adapting your outreach to the new normal and addressing that in communication with the customer. And then one of the key points was hyper localizing your strategy for business development and sales in the post COVID world. I thought these 4 points were amazing. Another session was by the CEO of Segment, which talked about how the CRM, is broken, and he put together a manifesto on CRM is not enough. We use Segment for our marketing, and we use their platform. And he spoke about how CRM is bought for a specific department, but not for the whole company, and interoperability with martech tools is important, and CRM is not enough.com is where their manifesto is, and it was a good sort of a plug for their product, but some of the points that they raised were quite critical in the martech of today. Then I attended another session which was connecting in the virtual world, and it talked about personal context has increased with remote work, and it just spoke about how COVID has increased kind of spending. This was on the, by the way, on the retailer session, which spoke about how COVID has increased. This was the brick and mortar, and what's the next level for brick and mortar, and from 12% to 25%. One of the speakers spoke about how they've increased their spending on going online and on the e-commerce part of it. I attended one workshop on the rules for startups, and that was quite exciting. However, there was another mingle app which Collision launched, which where you could network, and kind of it was a speed dating with the attendees every 3 minutes. I did that for a few hours, and that was pretty amazing. Met a whole bunch of new contacts and new people, and I thought that was a great tool. I also met the product designer from the Collision team, and had like a great conversation uh, with him in terms of the entire product experience for the audiences, and I spoke to him about our launch party. So Gabriel, if you're seeing this, let's connect and talk some more. And this brings us to the end of day 2 of Collision, and I look forward to day 3 and the last day of Collision. Bye. Take care. Good night.